Marsh Frog. An impossibly loud chorus of quacking sounds comes from a water-filled ditch, but as I peer down, the expected family of mallards are nowhere to be seen. Then it starts again, sounding rather like someone is laughing raucously at me. This is no practical joke, but the call of one of our most bizarre amphibians, the marsh frog. If I am patient, then a careful scan of the edges of the water should reveal a greenish head poking just above the surface, eyes staring back at me. As I watch, the creature's cheeks suddenly begin to bulge out like two spheres of bubblegum being blown by a surly teenager, and that extraordinary sound begins all over again. The story of how the marsh frog came to be here in Britain is a strange one. Back in the 1930s, a dozen frogs were brought over from Hungary and released onto Romney Marsh in Kent. From that tiny population, the creature has now spread throughout much of the southeast of England, including the London Wetland Centre, and also as far afield as the Somerset Levels. Fortunately, it does not appear to compete with our native common frog, as the marsh frog is more aquatic species, preferring to live in steep-sided dikes and ditches rather than ponds. So unlike other non-native invaders, it is accepted more as a curiosity than a pest. If you get a decent view of one, they are usually greener than common frogs, and some have a distinctive yellow stripe running down the centre of their back. And yet, soon after these curious amphibians first arrived here during the Second World War, one nervous local resident reported the sound as coming from a group of Nazi spies plotting with one another beneath the bridge. Amusing now, but perhaps more understandable at the time given the proximity of Romney Marsh to the European mainland.